All right, so how to get a submission and a fast quote for me. So I'm looking for a complete submission. And so for me, a complete submission includes Accords, some sort of apartment supplemental. We have one that is available on our website for you to use, or I can quote off another carrier supplemental if you already have one completed. I'm cool with working with both. I'm not going to make you complete another supplemental because I don't want to use somebody else's. That's not how we work. If we can quote off of it, we will always quote off of somebody else's supplementals or applications. However, if there's important information that we need, I may just ask you a couple of questions instead of making you complete a whole application, so that way I can see if I can get you guys a bindable quote. And then loss history. If they have prior coverage and you have a copy of the loss runs, loss history is always great to provide. Generally, I'm looking, it varies by market, but I'm looking for 3 to 5 years history. And if, say they bought the building 2 years ago, then that's fine. That's all the, loss history that they have. That's totally fine. If they have had any losses, I can consider risk with losses. I would just need some further details regarding those losses. So, if you have a submission that has a loss, that's something that we would have to discuss a little bit more in detail, so I could review it and see if it's something that our markets would be willing to consider. So I just have a couple of questions that I generally ask, like what happened for the loss, if there was property damage, like confirming the damage has been repaired, and then if there had been any sort of actions that could be taken in order to try and prevent future losses of a similar instance from occurring. And so, those are the types of questions I'd be asking if there have been prior losses. If there's been no prior losses, well, then good for them, and I hope they stay loss-free. And then if you have a target premium, that's always helpful for me, to make sure I can, tell you right off the bat if it's something that I'd be able to consider, or if I don't think I'll be competitive on that one. So, you're not wasting your time, but, I'm happy to quote what we get. And like I said, I take everything to all of my available markets that a risk qualifies for. So I'm able to offer you guys the best quote that we're able to offer with the markets that we have available. Like I said, and we make it easy as long as we can use any application that we have and that you have completed already. I'm always going to need the Accords 125, 126, and 140. But after that, any other supplementals that you have completed or any other applications, feel free to include those with the submission, and I will be happy to, use them. Like I said, if I'm missing any information from you, whether it's on the Accords or on the supplemental, or anything else I need in order to quote the risk, I will always reach out to you to let you know what additional information is needed in order for me to continue to quote the risk for you. And then I know a lot of people are switching to electronic signatures, using like DocuSign or DigiSign and things like that. We can definitely accept applications that have been signed electronically. That's not a problem for us.